How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like to speak to me about? Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic. Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods. I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations. Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that. Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the Battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Ikukuno no ba muli. Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kompa.
Ka chikun ida hodonga.
Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nun.
Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpik.
Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pili.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Takom jus dak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam chichi jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Ubabatu Goji, Tong Nongbong Shang Nungyang, Tong Patok Smakdelia. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Inakun Mama Rulira Rachikun, Slimok Laboda Ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Chingpama Rulira, Tok Chingbang Non Kek.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Czerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Czerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Czerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. Czerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok ching kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok ching. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Mundi hadonga chikon. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Mundi hadonga. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Mundi hadonga chikon kapi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Mundi hadonga chikon kapi. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimopa dona. Laboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang.
Kolo dus ni van webu. Mabuelta. Kolo dus ni van webu. Ni tel i puntas del Czerka. Ufta del. Jojo. Antipian Boluvia.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Huh? How'd you like that?
Yes?
Puntas del Czerka. Ufta del Chief. Kolodus. Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van webu. Duftadan gelva. Moisidan gelva. Tuduntu. Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van webu. Puntas del Czerka. Ufta del Chief. Puntas. Ufta del Chief. Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van. Puntas. Ufta del Chief. Puntas del Czerka. Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van webu. Ni Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van webu. Ni Puntas del Czerka. Ufta del Chief. Kolodus.
Sounds like you've got a faulty droid on your hands.
Puntas. Ufta del Chief. Puntas del Czerka. Mabuelta. Kolodus ni van webu. Puntas. Ufta del Chief. ni vanhemmuus, ni telti rimot. Ja tuntas, vakuilta. Ja tuntas, vakuilta.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Acknowledgement. Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help. Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People, Master. Doubtless he wishes assistance. Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.